Gotham City, the fictional city in the DC Comics universe, has long been synonymous with darkness, crime, and a seemingly endless roster of villains and criminals. The city's landscape, both physical and socio-political, provide fertile ground for criminal activities and the emergence of supervillains. This video will explore the factors that contribute to the high crime rate in Gotham City, examining whether Batman himself might actually be a catalyst for such villainy, or if other underlying causes are at play. Let's get into it.
I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Fear. I'm vengeance.
Gotham's history is steeped in corruption and crime, often depicted as a city built by and for corrupt individuals. From its early days, Gotham has been portrayed as a hub for organised crime, with mafia families like the Falcones or the Maronis wielding significant power. Economic disparities also play a crucial role. Vast areas of Gotham are impoverished and neglected, creating a breeding ground for crime and desperation. The failure of societal institutions, including the police, the justice system, and political leadership, often depicted as corrupt or ineffective, further exacerbate the city's descent into lawlessness. Gotham's atmosphere and architecture contribute to its dark persona. The city's design, often gothic and oppressive, creates a sense of foreboding and despair, influencing the psyche of its inhabitants. Additionally, the urban legend of Batman, a vigilante who operates outside of the law, adds to the city's allure for criminals. Batman's very existence might inadvertently inspire a certain breed of criminal, those seeking challenge, notoriety, or a desire to match wits and strengths with the Dark Knight. The debate on whether or not Batman acts as a catalyst or a deterrent to Gotham City's criminal activity is multifaceted and deeply rooted in the city's lore. To unpack this, we must consider the psychological, sociological, and narrative aspects of Batman's presence in Gotham. One theory suggests that Batman, through his extraordinary methods and persona, inadvertently attracts more extreme criminal elements to Gotham. This magnet effect suggests that his very existence as a vigilante incites a kind of escalation among criminals. The emergence of flamboyant and dangerous supervillains like the Joker, Two-Face, and the Riddler can be seen as a direct response to the challenge Batman presents. These characters often engage in a macabre game of one-upmanship with Batman, seeking not just to commit crimes, but to outdo the Dark Knight himself, creating a cycle of escalation. In The Dark Knight Returns, for instance, the return of Batman from retirement is followed closely by the re-emergence of the Joker, who had been catatonic in his absence. The correlation suggests a symbiotic relationship between Batman and certain types of villains, whether the existence of one feeds into the mythos and motivation of the other. Conversely, Batman's presence in Gotham has also been portrayed as a necessary response to a city overrun by crime and corruption. Before Batman's appearance, Gotham was depicted as a city in the grips of organised crime, corrupt officials, and a failing justice system. Batman's vigilantism, in this context, emerges as a form of extreme but necessary law enforcement, stepping in where traditional methods have failed. Batman's influence as a deterrent is most evident in his dealings with organised crime and street-level criminals. His presence and actions often dismantle complex criminal operations that the corrupt or inept police force of Gotham City cannot handle. This is evident in story arcs like Batman Year One, where Batman's crusade significantly disrupts the operations of Gotham's crime syndicates. Now, the psychological impact of Batman on Gotham City's criminal underworld is significant. Batman employs fear as a tool, and for many ordinary criminals, the fear of Batman is a tangible deterrent. The idea of this seemingly supernatural entity lurking in the shadows adds a psychological edge to Batman's war on crime. However, for some adversaries, particularly those with a deranged or chaotic mindset, this fear factor becomes an allure, a challenge to be overcome, thereby fueling their criminal tendencies. From a narrative standpoint, Batman's existence as a catalyst for more extreme villainy serves as a compelling thematic element. It presents a morally ambiguous landscape where the line between heroism and its unintended consequences is blurred. This narrative device allows for the exploration of complex themes such as the nature of vigilantism, the ethical limits of fighting crime, and the psychological cost of being a hero like Batman. Batman's role as either a catalyst for or a deterrent to crime in Gotham is not mutually exclusive. While his presence does seem to escalate the level of threat posed by certain supervillains, it also acts as a significant check against the proliferation of organised crime and corruption. And this is essential to the character's enduring intrigue and the narrative richness of Gotham City. Batman's presence encapsulates the eternal struggle against crime, reflecting the complexities and the paradoxes of taking justice into one's own hands. Many of Gotham's villains are depicted with complex psychological profiles, often with histories of trauma, mental illness, and societal neglect. The city's inadequate mental health care, exemplified by the notorious Arkham Asylum, often leads to the release or escape of dangerous individuals back into society. This cycle of neglect and mismanagement contributes significantly to the rise of villains and even supervillains who might have otherwise been rehabilitated. To conclude, Gotham City's high concentration of villains and rampant criminal activity can be attributed to a confluence of historical, socio-economical, psychological, and institutional factors. While Batman's presence might contribute to the rise of certain types of criminals, he is more of a symptom of Gotham's decay rather than its cause. The city's landscape, marked by corruption, inequality, and neglect, creates an environment ripe for criminality and villainy. Understanding Gotham's complexity requires looking beyond the surface-level narrative of vigilantism and exploring the deeper roots of its societal and institutional failures. Gotham, in essence, is a character in its own right, a reflection of urban decay and the consequent rise of darkness that both challenges and is challenged by the Batman. That's it for me today, my friends. Don't forget, depending on when you're watching this, there is a giveaway going on for a 1/6 scale Batman Begins Hot Toys figure. I'm letting this one run for a little bit longer as it's such an expensive prize. But all you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel and comment on the unboxing video. Easy. Best of luck to everyone that enters. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and return to the Batcave for more Bat content.
I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Fear. I'm vengeance.